Hello, and welcome to our 1 year Crafty Wednesday anniversary. Let's go ahead and begin with our Rocketship Activity Box. So, for this box, you are gonna need foam tape, white, green. If you have not come across these foam tapes, they are available on my website. You guys could definitely go and grab them from my website. I do have them available there. You're gonna need foam tape. You're gonna need this little candy dome if you want to give the look like I did to mine. I use a little, it's an ornament dome. And the size of the ornament dome is 30 mm. That's the size of it, 30 mm. If you do not want it or you do not have the candy dome, I did add it to the file a piece of acetate for you guys to put acetate on it instead of the dome. But that's totally up to you. And then besides that, you are going to need some paint like this ones. You find them at Dollar Tree. They come like this. And then, of course, you are going to need a Hershey bar. Okie dokie. Let's put all these things aside. And now let me show you the file, what the file comes. So these 3 pieces right here, I cut them in iridescent. These 3 pieces, I cut them in iridescent. The piece that goes inside, which is this one, I did a cute texture on it, which is this one, this piece right here, and these 2 strips. I did them in purple. I believe in the file I put it as blue, the color blue, but I cut it in purple. So that's these pieces. Then you also need your white piece. And then together with that white piece, you guys also have this piece. You guys got the part of the wings. Then you also got 3 of these pieces. Do they go like this? No. No. Like that, yeah, like that and that. So you got 4 of these pieces. One is in a green, the other one's red, the other one's like a darker green, and then the other one is a color blue. So you got those 4 pieces. Then you got these 2 pieces for decorations. I also added texture to it. This is the piece of the acetate that I told you guys that if you do not have the ornament, you guys can actually use some acetate for it. Then besides that, you got the little cover that goes on our, for the Hershey bar. I also added some texture on it. If you guys want to have the pretty texture on yours, you could grab from my website. I believe there's only 3 left of these ones. I'm not sure right now how many I have left, but I do have more of this coming. And this is an embossing folder that you can give texture to your paper. This would only work if you have a C6 machine, a Cricut cutter block, or if you're strong enough. Do you know the thing that you do bread? I don't remember right now. Oh, this one too. If you don't have a machine, you could actually use this one too, but you need to put a lot of pressure on it. So you will put your paper in there, and then you will have to like put, but you got to be super strong. So if you guys are going to the gym and are strong right now, you can go for it if you do not have the machine. If not, you can definitely invest in the machine. That's that. And then besides that, you got your 2 pieces right here. that these are part of the like the main part of the box. And then of course you need some Velcro. You need 2 pieces of Velcro to be able to close the box. Okie dokie, let's get started. So first thing first, this is gonna go on top of this like this. But I want to do a little, since I print out my acetate, I do have my 3mm, I do want to do a little shaker on it. Okay, so this part right here is totally optional. If you want to do it, you don't have to do it, but I'm going to do it just because I already have it and I want to take advantage of it. Oh wow, now that got stuck there. It got stuck in there. Okay. So I'm just gonna add my acetate. Does it look dark, guys? Now I'm gonna grab my white foam tapes, or we can actually even use our green. This color green of our foam tapes matches really nice with this color of cardstock. Okay. And we're gonna put it on this one. Like that. I want to add a little bit of glitter on this one. And then we're gonna put our piece right here. I should have glued this one before, or just push it down a little bit. Now you're gonna bring these 4 pieces. The one that has the 3 holes is the one that goes in the front. Then the one with the 2 holes is the second one. Then the one that's with 1 hole is the third one. And the plain one with no holes is the last one. So we're gonna turn this over. We're gonna use our white foamies. Then next we're gonna come and we're gonna put this piece down here. Same thing, we're gonna use our foamies. One on one side, one in the other. Take off your backing, and this one goes right down here, like that. Okay. Then this piece right over here, we're gonna glue it right in here. And this piece is gonna go glued right up here. Right there, like that. And then this parts, one goes here. Make sure I'm getting the right piece. I think this one goes on this side. And this one goes on this side. Yes. So also adding one piece of foamy right there. And then we're gonna add another piece of foamy right here. And we're gonna add this right there, like this. See? So now we have a little shaker on the candy dome. Your decoration part is pretty much done. This part's done. This one you do not attach it yet. This one goes towards the end. So now we can put this aside and continue working on the rest. Let's go ahead and do the little box for the Hershey bar. This one's super simple. You're just gonna fold wherever you have your folding lines, your cut lines I should say, and then you're just gonna go ahead and glue them like this. Okay, so put a little bit of glue right here, like that, and attach this right over here. If you're using hot glue, it will dry it up right away. If you're using just regular glue, then you're gonna have to hold on to it for a little bit until it attaches and dries up completely. Okay, now you can put that aside. And we're gonna go ahead and bring this piece that we're gonna start working on it. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and bring our purple pieces. You get two purple pieces that look alike. Just the one has the watercolor base, and then the other one is just open. But you'll see how we're gonna use these two pieces. The only thing that I need you to make sure you check on this part is that you line up nicely your two purple pieces to the inside of the rocket, not the outside, because remember, these parts are going to be glued inside the rocket, not on the outside. Okay, so let's go ahead, make sure that everything lines up nicely, that there's no green left. It's just supposed to be exactly the same size as the green part. Once I have line up everything, I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing my two strips to this purple piece. So here I have my two strips, and I'm going to start with the one that has the little tab at the end. Okay, let's go ahead and fold our tabs, put some glue, and start gluing it all around our rocket shape outline. Don't forget to start by leaving the little tab at the end because that's going to connect the other strip once you have finished gluing it all around your outline. Okay, so now this is your bottom part. This is your front part. Now we're gonna come and attach this piece to this. So now we're gonna come and put glue all around this. I'm running out of glue. Okay, I added my glue and now I'm gonna come and I'm gonna add this piece. And with this piece you kind of go working around with your fingers, pushing in whatever you need to push in, bring out whatever you need to bring out. But you start attaching it like this. Just be delicate on this part. Because remember, this is the part, oh look, this one broke right here, but it probably broke because of the texture that I did. There you go. There, there. Like this. We can come here too and put pressure on the inside to make sure it's attached. Like this. See? So this is your whole thing covered. Look, I'm gonna push this in a little bit. And I'm gonna come over here and give pressure. There. So it looks like this. Now you're gonna bring the part. Remember, this is the piece that I showed you at the beginning. And now we're gonna come and we're gonna attach this to this part right here. Now that's done, put it aside. This is gonna be your other piece, and this is gonna come and be glued right over here to this bar. So you're gonna put glue on this top, and this part, it's gonna go here. This part right here facing that way, because this is gonna be the closing over here. Okay, so this tab right here facing that way, you're gonna come and you're gonna glue it right over here. Like this. We can turn it around if we want to do more pressure. Like that. So now we're gonna come here and we're going to attach, make sure there. Make sure that this part's touching the floor, but you're not gluing this part. And you're kind of going to line it up with this one. So right there looks good. It's touching the floor. I'm gonna put glue on these tabs. Okay, come closer, and right there's the middle. Perfect. We're gonna attach it right there. You can also come in here with your bone folder and do pressure here. Like that. This goes here like this. And this one's gonna go right over here. Now this goes here like this. Now we're gonna bring our rocket and we're gonna glue it to this part right here. I'm gonna bring it over and we are going to line this up here nicely. Like that. See? Now this piece right here, we're going to attach it right over here and we are going to glue this. To the green part right here. This is gonna go glue like that. We're gonna bring our Velcro and we're gonna attach it to this piece that is the one that's gonna open and close our Rocketship Activity Box. I'm gonna add glue to this one because for some reason they always end up coming off. So I'm gonna put glue. There. Now I'm gonna add glue on this side too. I'm gonna bring it over and I'm gonna attach it right there. And here's our Infinity and Beyond. And here's our ship. Make sure this dried up. There you go. Now we're gonna open them up. We're gonna put our watercolors in here. And where did I put my Hershey bar? And our Hershey bar on this side. And don't forget this piece for the kids to be able to use the watercolor. Put that right in there. Bring this back over. And there. We have our box. Kids can have it like this on the table, or kids can have it up like that. They can open it up to play. I did tell you guys that I did not add coloring sheets to this, but this one's big enough that you can actually attach. But me personally, I think it would be cute to give them like a whole sheet, like a 8.5 by 11 sheet. Are you selling this template? Yes. Right now I have it as a bundle, but I am going to take pictures of this and attach it individually for the people that just want to buy just the box by itself and not the other projects that we will be doing. Well, this is all for today, ladies. I hope you have enjoyed making this cute activity Rocketship, and I hope to see you next Wednesday for our second project for the month of July, Crafty Wednesday anniversary. Bye!